Fleshies! The moon is full, the night is dark, and Halloween spirits are out in force. But on these streets, something moves that's far older than any tradition. Something that thrives on fear and hides a truly ghoulish secret. Are you brave enough to peer behind the Halloween mask and discover what lurks beneath? If you're dying for more spine-tingling tales, then creep on over and subscribe to the Boneyard Scribe. Don't be a scaredy cat. Let's see if you can handle the fright, even if it's not all that scary. And now, I give you the Halloween mask. It's Halloween night, and the moon is hanging high in the night sky. It's the perfect night for spooks and spirits to be out and about. The moon is full, and there isn't a cloud in the sky to block its brightness. The kids and their parents are out in force, while other kids walk the streets with older siblings, while others are simply out by themselves. Amongst the kids, there is something else out walking the streets. In fact, it looks like every other child out on the streets. It's in a costume, or at least it appears that way. It's not out there doing what your children might be doing. It's out there doing what your children might be doing, except his treat isn't the candy. No one knows what his real intent is, other than it and me. It's there on your street, and it's hungry. It's out and about and wants nothing more than to soak up your fear. Every time he's spotted and someone jerked backs, every time he is spotted and someone jerks back, or a child looks at him and turns to their parents, he smiles with glee beneath his mask. He's wearing a werewolf mask this year. He loves the fear, the tears, and the looks. It's been soaked up as he walks and stares at passerbys. Maybe it's the eyes that make it so scary. The longer he's out there, the more he absorbs, the more fear he takes in. The less he smells of death and decay. Yes, ladies and gents, my little fellow reeks. Perhaps that is why people are turning up their noses at him. He's counting on people seeing him and responding in terror. There is something else you don't know. If he can take in enough of your fear, then he can shrug off death for one whole year. It's funny how you don't see through his mask, that no one tries to unmask, my friend. See, most people from a distance just think it's a costume, but trust me, it's not. If you look at him, you might see a 6-year-old wandering the streets alone, but in truth, he's around 4,000. Underneath the mask, there is even more horror to be seen. His skin is peeling off, revealing what's underneath to the elements. There are even some black spots on his skin where death and decay are working their magic. A bit of ooze is even sliding down his neck from an open spot on his neck. A few maggots are chewing inside his ear canals, and one might have just plopped down from his palate and onto his tongue. That could be why he struggles to speak sometimes. His right hand has 2 fingers that are just barely being held in place, and his right hand has 3 fingers, which are being held by just 2 strands of muscle each. His costume keeps everything where it should be. His toes and his feet are more fungi than flesh, and even his tongue is barely being kept inside his mouth. But if he can do it, if enough people reject him out of fear and fright, then all of this can be gone. And in their place, a restored little creature will be walking around causing mayhem and jokes. By the end of trick-or-treating, he didn't quite make his quota of fear. He walks ever so quietly behind your house. Your dog might have barked, but then with a glance from my friend, started crying instead. He took off his mask and his costume, revealing the horror that is his body to the world around him. He's hoping you'll catch him in the act of removing his mask. He can't remove his clothes because they literally have become one with the decomposers that have found a new home within him. At the stroke of midnight, the forces that let him return to the world of the living now drag him back to the place where he'll rest till the next Halloween. An unmarked spot in the woods by your house. It's that spot in the woods that just never feels right. It's that spot in the woods that always feels cold, even on a 90-degree day. The place that if you stay too long drains you and your phone. He's now locked away in his own little space. The darkness and the cold are all he knows for most of the year. Did you spot him this year? Don't worry, you'll get another chance to see him. He'll be back again, soaking the fright and the fear as he tries to gain back what was taken from him. Who knows? The next year, he might just be at your door asking for treats. Thanks for sticking around, my fleshies. I hope this tale gave you a few good shivers and maybe made you think twice about looking at that innocent little child wearing a Halloween mask. Don't worry about Nature Guy X46. He's just resting comfortably somewhere nearby, enjoying the ambiance that is the boneyard. For now, try not to let things go bump in the night. For now, try not to let the things that go bump in the night rattle your bones too much. Until next time, I'm the Boneyard Scribe, and may all you fleshies out there have pleasant nightmares. Goodbye.